down, it's not now. Oh, don't touch the taxi. You know when you're like drifting down the street and you just like your eyes are focused on the one thing, so that's exactly where your fucking car goes. That's what I've got the problem with. Don't touch the wall. Oh, so smooth. Fucking hell. That was nice. That was like some kind of fucking oil slick situation right there. That was nice. I don't get that enough. There was no bumper action. There was no, like, what do I call it? What was it? Non-consensual touch. Yeah, that. It's okay, Phoenix. They did it anyway. Phoenix is alarmed by this whole situation. His ears are flat back. And yeah, he's got a lot to say about it. Also, did you end up getting some sleep, Grim, after your second coffees and stuff last night? What's up, Phoenix? I'm like looking at the cat instead of like looking at the screen. I probably should be looking at the screen. I don't know where he went. Where did you go? Where you at? Oh, you're over there. All right. He's in the cupboard. He's in the cupboard. Maybe right. He's all good. The sandbox survival game. Best way to explain it. You start off in a very hostile world, and the game is brutal. What? Most of the time it's unfair, and yes, I did get some sleep. Oh, cool. I missed that entire turn then. I probably could have done something better than a superb, but it's fine. We're catching. We're pretty much second at this point. I've still got like a little ways to go. I'm gonna leave that alone. Yeah, there we go. That'll do it. That'll get it done. So now we don't have to worry about these fucking drifts again. I also, for anybody that's like just recently joined in, I don't like drags and I can't do them well. I like drifts, but I hate these drifts. So this is actually going pretty good, all things considered. Except for the occasional wall, you know. I meant to check out that stream we talked about the other day. I got distracted with life. Which stream was it? People weren't following rules. Want to watch the VOD. 7 Days to Die. First 5 minutes. Not this week, last week. There you go. Nice. This fucking car's like driving up on me too right now. Alright. Take a custom look into new level by installing one of the new headlight designs. Bayview body shops carry all the latest styles. Alright. Specialist one's yellow, so they should be Bayview. I think it's this place. I'm gonna go for a drive down there and have a look at what we can get. I'm mostly trying to do races to try to get performance parts so that I can actually do the fucking drifts that are on the map, because I can't fucking do them. And also while I'm down there, I should have a look if they've got like a garage or something, because I'd like to show you guys my other cars too if I get a chance to. Like, this thing's doing pretty good. Like, we went from coffee colored car to this kind of like pinky purple kind of mix, which was not the direction I thought it was going in, but I am trying to pick colors and styles and all sorts of shit that I would never put on any of my like regular vehicles. I normally have like, I think first car is usually blue, then second's red, third's ice blue is usually my go-to. I pick the same cars I always get. My problem is that one of them has to actually get kitted out properly for drag. And also, the car that I'm currently driving is the same kind of car I've got in real life, except mine's black and doesn't look like this. Mine looks like the stock version of this, more or less, except for a spoiler. And it's not that far off. But yeah, I don't know. I enjoy the fact that with like Need for Speed Underground 2, you can actually play as like, I don't know, I guess not for everybody, but you can play for cars that you can actually fucking like obtain and drive in real life. It's kind of nice. I know some of the newer ones have got like all these like fancy ass expensive cars, and it's like, well, some people might be able to obtain them and drive them in real life. Like the general Joe Blow is like not going to. I don't know. What's that? Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that the section that I was talking about with you was within the first 5 minutes, and then there are other exceptions probably within the first 20 minutes as well. But yeah, there is a race. It's on the map. It's fine. Get out of there. I just wanted to check because I just went past something and I'm like, if it's not on the map, it's a special race and I could get good shit out of it. But yeah, I really probably...
Yo, man, what's up, money? Yo, you got any details on rumors of racing around the airport? Yo, man,
I'm headed down that way.
sure to be easy picking.
I'm headed that way, so maybe we go do that too. Yeah, I'll see if I can get some races down that way while I'm there. Because basically, if I can race some real people, there's a good chance I'll get, like, yes, additional money, but I'll also get, what do you call it, special deals and options to get, like, special parts and shit. So that would be ideal, because I kind of, unless I'm gonna go out of my way to get myself a car that's already straight up just fast. Hello. Nice to meet you too. Anyway, like I said, I'm upside down again. This wasn't where I wanted to go, but sure. Also, it's broken, like, the tinting on the back of my car. It's now, like, solid red. That's hilarious. Oh well. It'll get back to normal soon enough, I'm sure of it. Also, when I go in there, you guys will be able to actually see the car properly, so... Well, corner. That's the thing. Corners are a thing. Also, hi, Mirthless, I wasn't ignoring you. I wasn't ignoring you too, Grim. I don't know. I don't know if chat pops up for me, actually, while I'm playing this. I haven't noticed. I've been kind of just looking over, because while I'm racing and stuff, I can't always read while I'm doing something. Like, I still try to... Oh, there we go. If I can just brake. I need to figure out where my fucking handbrake is one of these days. I think it's space. That might help me. So, let's go back in here. I think it's all the way back around the corner. Here we are. Oh, so it just changes to something that's alright, right as I, like, go in here.
Hey, accessorize your ride with style.
So, what did it say? I had carbon fiber stuff, maybe? Lights. It did say, yeah, additional nitrous purchase. This is where I was supposed to go. It's a yellow place. Cool. Can I test it? Oh, yeah. It's all three. Yeah, well, you guys already know I like symmetrical shit, so that's going that way. Alright, let's actually have a check. I've looked at these pretty recently. Yep. I think I've looked at these recently. Yep. Tint. Yeah. Lights. Yep. Just did that. I don't think... I already did those. Put the fucking boot back down. Spinners. Spinners, we didn't have anything particularly good. Let's see, split hoods. Do I have any carbon fibers of those? No. Alright, so I've got to go somewhere else to go and get the... They spoke of carbon fiber something. Yeah, I want to... I don't know if I saved anything then. Maybe I chose something, maybe I didn't. We'll find out later. Okay. What? Burning Wheels DVD cover. There we go. Has been selected to appear on the Burning Wheels cover. Head to star in your mini-map to meet the photographer. Righto. Alright. Well, that's the kind of shit that I'm looking for at the moment. It's all the way up the top of the fucking map again. Of course it is. Whoa. Alright. Yeah. I do like the fact that, like, they have the giant, like, floating arrow thing. That's always really useful. That always helps. Also, Mirthless, if you're still around, I'm curious if people ever ask you for unbans. Because, like, I don't know how much you, like, ban people and stuff, but, like, I do find that, like, the clear and obvious, like, advertisers, spammers and stuff don't, but usually, like, people doing the wrong thing will, kind of thing. So just curious if you had any of that stuff. You're about replying to Twitch support. Go for it, Grim. You fucking take it out on Twitch support. Never banned anyone yet. Oh, yeah. But you know where the buttons are now, after I showed you in chat the other day. With, like, the timeout and the ban and the delete comments and shit. Yeah, I don't know. I was just curious. What? I took the wrong lane. That's pretty standard for me, honestly. Like, even if this thing's, like, I'd love it to kind of, like, move over a little bit. Like, oh, we're going to be going into this lane, so it moves more towards the left or something. That would be fantastic. I know I've literally got, like, a giant floating fucking arrow above my head on the middle of the screen that's fucking impossible to ignore. But I'm still going to turn around and drive in the opposite direction and take the wrong exit. Because fucking why wouldn't I? How did you unban people fast? No. If I've banned somebody, they've like repeatedly done something and it's basically a consistent behavior that's not acceptable in my chat. So that's why they'll get banned. Like, apart from doing something like very obvious that will get you banned like immediately. And then it's like, fuck no. Usually people that do that don't even bother to ask though. But the ones that have got consistently bad, like shit behavior and stuff, yeah, they'll normally ask. And it's just no. Like I said, pretty much if I ban somebody, that's it. You don't come back. That's why I'm always like, observe the rules. Like, I've got them there for a reason. It makes everybody like comfortable, and like if it's not comfortable to like retain in between the rules and stuff that I've got, then my stream's not for that person. You know, it's pretty simple. But yeah, I don't know. I've watched some other streamers and stuff lately, and just like, yeah, even when I was saying before, like the don't test the mummy ban shit, like that's an instant gone forever. That's why I said nobody tests that one, because you don't come back from it. Yeah. But I'm almost up here, and I've almost got, well, I'm gonna have to go flying all the way back down this fucking mountain, because that's how these ones work. Alright, hold on. There we go. You know what?
Gonna feature you and your car in their next DVD.
Middle of the air is not too bad. Off the ground. I could show it off, but we're going to go flying down the mountain. This is why I don't show off my car. It's fine as it is. Burning wheels. Look, my wheels aren't even on the ground. That's how fucking, what do you call it, ethereal I am. I'm literally fucking floating. So bullshit. Come here, mate. There we go. Get out of the fucking way. I don't even know if I got into that. I don't think I even got into the thing. The poor bastard just got trashed for no reason. And I didn't even get in it. Give me a minute. Worthless. Doesn't you hate being called mum because objectifying sexual undertone, or because you hate kids, or other reasons? Pretty much both. I do not like the idea of people, I don't know, not so much like specifically objectifying, but like fetishizing me. That would be a more correct way to say that. Like, I have a partner. I'm not interested in engaging with other people. And it's inappropriate. Like, it's inappropriate to, like, talk that way to, like, a fucking stranger random woman anyway. Like, I don't know why somebody would, like, do that. But, yeah, the other thing, too, is I also obviously fucking hate children. And there, as a child-free woman, there is a lot I've had to kind of like deal with people either being ignorant or just purposely assuming that it's okay or expected that because I am female that I will have kids at some point and I will fucking love them. No, I'm more likely to punt it like a football in a stadium, honestly. There's no love there. So, yeah, I don't like it for that either. But there's probably other reasons that I'm not even thinking about. Like, I don't know, just inappropriate. Like, it would also lead to inappropriate kind of conversations, uncomfortable kind of conversations kind of thing, I'm sure. I don't know. I actually got it. I had shit like that in my very, very first stream. The very first stream I ever did that never saved because I didn't even know that you had to click a button to get your VODs to save on Twitch. So my extreme first beginner experience was my first stream had people watching and had people chatting, and those people were sleazy cunts. So, yeah, it's a long time at this point. Where what about is it like a no? It's like a year and like 3-4 months or something like that. I think into streaming now. So it was a while ago, but still, imagine that your very very first stream. It would literally be like if you're a guy streamer, right? You're sitting there and I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of guys out there that wouldn't feel very comfortable with having a pack of women sitting there going, "How long's your dick, hun?" Like, you know, stuff like that. Or it's like, oh man, you would be an incredible breeder. Like, I can't wait. I can't wait to get impregnated by you or something like that. Like, it's a little fucking weird. Like, conversationally, you know? I'm trying to exaggerate it a little bit, but it is only exaggerated by a little bit. That's the worst part. That's an incredible breeder. Look, I've read mangas. I am aware of, like, the ones where they're like, oh man, we'll milk you all day long, stuff like that. Like, I've seen things. I've been on the internet. Like, this stuff isn't, I'm not fucking, I don't know, innocent to it. But still, you don't fucking have those conversations with complete strangers. Especially if that's your first fucking conversation with a complete stranger. Like, get the fuck out. Go learn some fucking manners. Go home. Speak to your parents. If you don't have parents, get fucking somebody else's parents. Don't steal them. Just fucking learn from somebody else. I don't know. Imagine that. I'm just like ripping on some poor orphan. I'm sorry. I take this too far. Somebody out there's feeling very sad and vulnerable right now. And it's because of the lack of the parents thing. Not the being inappropriate part. They have every right to feel bad about that. I don't know, men get into some fucking weird conversations, I'll tell you that much. Just don't steal them. I feel like you have me cracking up. Look, I have to say these things because I'm not joking. Somebody out there would be like, gotcha, I don't have parents, I know what to do. And literally I'll just see like a news report next week that says like somewhere in Australia some parents got stolen or like some elderly couple got stolen or something like that. And I'll be like, oh, fucking internet. Like, you know, I just have to assume that it's going to happen and just say, don't do it. That's that new turbos in stock at Bayview Performance Shops. You know what? I was just down there. I'll go back down there. It's fine. There is a thing up here, but I reckon it's going to send me all the way back up here. It reckons it's at the performance, so let's go. It's supposed to not matter which one of these that you go into, but I think when it's got new stuff and it's specifically telling you about it, I think you're supposed to go to it. Plus, there are stuff down at the airport I'm supposed to be racing at the moment, you know. I kind of forgot about that. In between talking about stealing parents and how big somebody's dick is, you know. I just slipped my mind completely. But we'll fix that up. I'll go race somebody. Don't worry about it. Oh, man. Trust me, even I sometimes look back on my conversation and I'm like, where the fuck? Where the fuck did that come from? And I'm just like, you know what? It's fine. It passes. It's not. I don't even have the fucking filter up tonight, and it's like pretty fucking sus. Like, Shadow's gonna hear about this later, and he's gonna be so upset that he missed some of this shit, and I know it, because like, this is the kind of weird shit that Shadow lives for, and I know that. But it's alright, he can watch the VOD later if he wants to. He's got time to. It would be really fucking difficult to have, like, basically no free time, and I get that, because, like, as you guys know, a lot of the time, like, I am always, like, working in my spare time on, like, stuff to do at the stream.
Dude, got any details on the rumors of racing in the Cole Harbor East area? I hear it's a bunch of newbies with more bank than brains. Should be easy to pick. If you're near, can you check it out and let me know? Thanks.
I'm not sure where Cole Harbor is. I'm thinking this is actually down where I'm going. I get the feeling of, like, mislabeled places, and I actually have to have a look when I actually drive into places what they're called. Because I think the Bayview area might be up top where I was. Could you imagine? It's like, oh, the performance area up at Bayview, and I just go flying down the map to the Coral Harbor, which is probably where I'm going. But you know what? If there's going to be races and shit down here, I might as well take it on. Have I got that location? Where am I? I do not. Actually, hold on. That's a new spot. Fuck off, love. Yeah. Let's get this. I haven't got this one yet. Maybe.
Now, credit is built with winning. Rep this is the
I
weapon
have
for your
got.
ride. Give it some distinction
Pretty
by
sure
podiums.
I've got the maximum paints. Gloss, metallic, pearlescent. Yeah, I've got pearlescent. So. I don't think spoiler, roof scoop, mirrors, all of them are carbon fiber. Rims I've got painted. Don't have spinners. I think I have my brakes painted. Yeah, I do. Cool. I don't want to do my vinyls. Sure. Yeah. At least every time I save this... Oh, it crashed. I was just about to say, I'm like, at least every time I save this, I have a point to come back to. But yeah, I just crashed that, which means I think maybe it would have saved up at the top of the race. Maybe. It crashes once or twice stream generally anyway, because the game is quite old and I'm just like, you know, running it off my computer these days. Yeah, go back in. Alright, you know what I can do? Resume career. Can I look at select cars? I can show you guys my other cars. I haven't done up this thing, but I got it because it's supposed to be great handling. I'm supposed to be using this for drift. This is the one that I'm running around with instead. It's supposed to have better top speed, which honestly it does. I was supposed to do this one for drift, and then I bought this thing, which top speed is in the bin. And I really just need to go and fucking throw this one out and replace it with something that can actually handle speed. Because I pick something that goes handling. I go hard with the handling. But I really need these two. So I need to go out of my way to pick myself. And I can get a sponsor car apparently. Unlocks 5 slots. So I can get another couple of cars. Alright. If that's the case, I could probably look at trading over... I can either trade over the car that I've got, like the last one I've got. Alright, so it looks like it marked it up, and I don't think I did anything in there, so maybe it counted it just a little bit. I don't know. Okay, so it doesn't really tell me places. Let's see, City Core, Beacon Hill, Jackson Heights. This place is called Coral Harbour. Alright, so where has Beacon Hill been this whole time? Beacon Hill's there. Alright, so it's basically, I've been driving to the opposite end of the map. This is fantastic, but there is supposed to be races down here, so we'll see. I might try to get that one while I'm down there. As I'm back, Twitch Support was saying they can find... I don't know what I was on about. Took a screenshot of the gift sub and the payment history. Now they tell me they can't find it. And it has still taken it out of your account, hasn't it, Grim? Because that's why you're like on them about it. Because yeah, from my perspective, it will normally show if it's come through. Like sometimes when things don't trigger in stream, like a sub thing doesn't go off or whatever, it hasn't triggered and I don't get it. It's just to let you know. So if you do have a problem like this, it's literally... It is a case of, like, unfortunately between you and Twitch, because, like, it hasn't registered at all to my account. If you get a sub or if you cheer and shit and it doesn't work, which is bullshit, it means that something's wrong with Twitch. But it sounds like it's a, nightmare to kind of, like, rectify it. Have you had that happen before, Grim? Because, like I was saying the other day when it happened that, not once. So it happened to Shadow Fabled You. Who else did it do it to? It did it to somebody else as well. I just can't remember who. It did it to like 4 people so far. And I don't know if it's something to do with maybe my connection to them or something, because like there are times where, for instance, if you guys buy a sub or if you buy a gift sub or something like that, sometimes it doesn't show up on my end for like a week until they've like fixed up whatever's going on. So I'll just randomly out of the blue have like a sub appear in like the back end of Twitch that's like, hey, you got a sub, and I'm like, I didn't get any subs in this stream. Oh, what the fuck are you on about? And then I'll trace it back and it'll be one of the ones that have like not worked or they haven't triggered or some shit like that. And it's like, what the hell? And worst part is, because I'm still so new to streaming, I legitimately don't know. Like, I don't know what to kind of suggest to fix it and stuff. But yeah, messaging Twitch support is the only thing I can think to do. But the frustrating thing is Twitch support's kind of crappy too, honestly. Like the other day when we were having the problem with the black bar on the stream, on the top of the stream where I couldn't see my screen with Age of Empires, I was unable to lodge a help request at all for basically a few days while it was like being a problem, and I'm like, this is shit. Like I'm a streamer. I'm trying to like stream stuff, and I can't see my screen unless I turn off like the overlay that allows me to see when comments and stuff come through. Get out of the way, you fucker. Jesus. I just like ended up so far behind then because of you. Damn it. I should have probably braked and let him like careen into a wall. It would have been great. Mind you, I'm not doing the best, but still, I could have been doing better. I feel like I could have at least been getting around corners and shit. You know? Oh. I don't know. I feel like Grim has like still got more to say. I feel like there's more coming about it. Might be, maybe not. I don't know, Grim, you probably missed some absolutely weird shit in the time that you were doing that, though. I don't know if you heard any of the weird crap I was going on about. I'll tell you what, that's I'm almost hoping that it's gonna fit. Whoa, shit, there's a car going backwards there. Is it the problem? The other ones I paid for a sub, but it didn't give it to me. Les gave me a sub. Now it feels like they're getting 2 payments for 1 sub. I want to fix that, either return funds to Bless or myself. Yeah, no, I understand what you're trying to do. That's, yeah, I agree with that, by the way. I agree that they shouldn't get 2 payments for that, or if they have taken 2 payments, that you get, like, you know, multi-month or some shit like that, or whatever, you know, to at least, like, allow it to stack or something. One or the other, you know. Not both. Not both for the sake of just keeping both. I definitely don't agree with that shit. The only problem is, like I said, apart from like contacting Twitch help, there's not much I can really think of that would do it. I don't know. It's quite frustrating. I feel for you, Grim. Because I don't know what to do to help. There's nothing really on my end that I can lodge either, that I'm aware of yet. That's also the other hard part too. It's because I'm still learning streaming stuff. I only learn stuff as I see it, or as I find it. So even if I'm looking up stuff, if there's nobody making like advice or information and stuff about it, I don't have anything to go off, which is kind of difficult. Like, Methless, I know a lot of the time you're like, you know, I know a lot about like streaming and like the interface and all that shit and stuff, but it's really only what I've learnt. And like, same thing kind of goes, like if I'm watching another streamer, I kind of like figure out shit by what they're doing, as opposed to like just having to like look something up. But I tend to anyway, because, you know, I don't know, I spend a lot of time researching. Got sneaky yawn in on that turn, honestly. I kind of feel like I ran out of air. It happens occasionally. Every so often I talk so much. I don't know if I remember to like breathe through it. I assume that I have. I just don't feel like I've like inhaled or exhaled specifically in a little while. So then I just go for it, and it's like, it's a yawn. Look, at least we've got Black Betty to listen to. That's the main thing. Every time I hear Black Betty, I think of Kung Pao, because I never heard it exclusively outside of the movie. Yeah. Actually, I thought that was the last lap, damn. Yeah, if I had heard this before then, it would be a bit different, but because I heard it in Kung Pao, every time I hear it, I think of Evil Betty. And I think of like the smackdown he gives on, was it? I can't even remember the fucking dude's name. I feel like it's like Master Wu, but I'm pretty sure it's not that. It's probably something else. I've been watching a lot of things like Avatar and stuff, like the old cartoon version and stuff. So there's a lot of masters and stuff in there. That's how I know what to do. Find Twitch HQ. What? Make a trip. Talk to HQ. Talk to boss. Make sure punishment, no coffee for them for 3 months. Oh man. I was gonna go somewhere with that. Oh man, I was gonna go somewhere with that, but I'm like, let's